is Miss Sseninde. I am excited.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah. How is everything going? Nice to have you on here today.
Yeah, nice to see you again. It has been a long time.
I think we went to the same school. I don't know if you were at St. Mary's.
Of course, I was there.
Yeah. Whoop,
But I
whoop.
wasn't. But I wasn't a prefect like you. Yeah, so I
I
could
can't
see
believe you
you.
remember all that.
Yeah, I do remember everything. I remember you and oh yeah.
I never used to feel myself there, did I?
No. You're a good girl. You are one of our best, like our favorite prefect.
Oh wow. Do you know what?
Yeah.
I don't know why I forgot about all those moments in school. Like I don't remember even seeing you at school. I only remember seeing you like later on at Vipers
I
saying,
was I was a rare guy outside.
I know you're like so quiet, aren't you?
Yeah. I was always outside, no, inside the dormitory and inside classroom.
I know, or probably you had escaped from St. Mary's because ballers used to just escape and go everywhere.
But I was a good boy. I was a
Have you
good boy.
have you ever have you ever escaped at school?
Not really.
Not
At,
really, but
from
really.
Saint Mary's, I was always allowed when if I want to, they always allowed me. So
I know. I've never
there
told
was no
this
reason
secret.
for escaping. Yeah.
I've never told this secret to anybody, but I've escaped only once.
Once, how? Where did you pass?
It's such a crazy story. It was night time,
Uh,
like ballers were out like training. So I
oh,
really wanted to see those. That's
uh-huh.
crazy. So I planned, I left all my stuff outside. So I just never went back into the gate.
Mm-hmm.
Nighttime. I don't know how, I ran through the field and just walked down like that path. And yeah, I just got a taxi and went to his place. And then the next morning, because, ballers used to be allowed to go to some shop close by the school.
Yeah. Outside there was like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
small shop.
So I had to make sure I wake up early and pretend like I've been coming from that shop the next day. So
Oh, yeah. Me the same. I used to do like that. That's not escaping.
it is kind of escaping because I left without anybody knowing because, I was captain. So
Ah,
was, I don't know, Mama Yanga found out and she's
mm-hmm.
like, oh man, how come you escaped? What? But I denied the whole thing
Uh-huh.
because there was no evidence. So yeah, I've kind of
And you
like
passed
figured
this
out.
side of Kajansi, like behind the school, because the other side was always maybe you can find it. You could find a teacher or something like this. So we
No,
used to pass this side
I actually passed through the field. The football,
down. Oh, down. Yeah,
the ugly football field. I
yeah,
was
yeah. I know. I
probably
know.
like I literally was like a mafia. I went like crawling, like the
Oh,
carries were always on the move. So
yeah.
I made sure that no one sees me have all my hoodie and everything on. It was night
Yeah,
time, so I managed to escape through. Yeah, that was a good one. My God. I don't regret it though. It was worth
yeah.
the minute to see those that time.
But for us, we used to take it like a timeout.
Yeah?
Yeah. Imagine
Yes,
sometimes we
nice.
trained in the,
Like,
in the evening after classes. And then the next morning we had training. So I go after the training in the evening. I go home and come back in the same training.
oh my God, you
Same
guys.
training time in the.
Okay, I hope the listeners don't tell Mama Yanga because she'll be like, shit. I told you that you
She knew all that, of course.
she had no evidence.
No, she was a Moyae too.
I, I
Yeah.
How was this whole COVID stuff treated you? Are you guys on lockdown as well?
We've been inside for like 2 months and a half, but now we're out.
All right. Okay, let's mix it up. English, Luganda. I promise the viewers I'll try and speak Luganda
Oh,
sometime.
ekiganda tukikalakata kye kisinga.
You look amazing, by the way.
Oh, thank you. You too.
Thank you. Come on, Dancing Rasta saying he was a ball boy.
Yeah.
He's saying that you were a ball boy. I don't know if he means he was or you were.
Yeah, I was a ball boy at Bunamwaya.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was a ball boy. You know that club Bunamwaya is like it was
I
like a family club to me.
Okay. What?
Yeah,
Luwaga, the one which is Vipers right now.
yeah, it's Vipers right now. First, I was the one washing the shoes of the players,
Oh
jerseys.
God, what an interesting
Yeah,
story that is.
yeah.
So
Then
that means you're like close with Mulindo.
yeah, we were close families. The families were close. So she was a family friend with Chobe. You know Chobe Haruna.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chobe Haruna is my brother. He's the oldest. I'm the youngest.
No way. How is that
Yeah,
true? Oh my
yeah.
God. I
He's the
need to
firstborn
tell
of my
him you've
mom.
been on this show. What, is it like some mom, some dad?
No, no, no. Same mom, no, different dad.
All right. Oh my God, that
Yeah.
is incredible. No wonder the man is not getting out of the chin too, eh?
Yeah, yeah, but no, but that guy, let me tell you about him. He's a guy he's never going to favor you.
Okay.
Even coming to St. Mary's, he's not the one who brought me there.
All right.
Yeah, he never knew that I'm playing football until like, let me say, until like S5.
Okay. Do you know
Because,
what? Come on, viewers, get Chove to come on Instagram or to come and watch this because my God, that's
or your father, tali ku Instagram.
Dancing Rasta saying I know my history. I don't even know why Dancing Rasta knows all this stuff, and I don't even know that. I should have known that you are Boboy. Oh my God.
Dancing Rasta has been connected to Kampala Govadde ngeri mu bikomera.
This is Luwaga Kizito, the Pessis. Oh my God, you're so pessy. I don't even know how that's possible. But
Yeah.
now going on to Europe, you've played for so many European clubs.
Mm-hmm.
How easy has it been for you playing professional football?
Professional football is not easy. It's challenging, but because every time it's demanding, you have to work. There is no rest. There is no, tomorrow maybe I rest myself for 2 days. There is no. Every time you have to treat yourself well. You have to perform good. You have to be at your best, at least every time. So that's why when you come to Europe, you develop so much. You're a
Yeah.
different player.
Mm.
Yeah, compared to the player you were in when you're playing in Uganda.
Yeah, but you see so many Ugandans, like what you said there, that it changed you into a better player. So
Uh-huh.
many Ugandan sports analysts and journalists and a few other people have heard them saying, or when Ugandans go abroad, they don't play, they become this, they become that. But they don't know that it's a journey. Playing professional football is a journey. It's not a matter of, oh, I've gone, I want to shine. The standards are set so far high.
And
So,
let
and
me
the
tell you
fact that
something.
you don't play because you've moved from a very low level to go onto a
Mm-hmm.
high level. And this is what makes players become better. It's not sometimes about just what's on the field, but also how it changes you off the field. You become so mature. You become 10 times better than somebody who hasn't challenged themselves and they've
Mm-hmm.
taken off you. And I think you're testimony to that as well.
Yeah, of course. When we are in Uganda, we are not so well prepared.
Mm-hmm.
We have the talent, but
Exactly.
tactically we are not talented. Tactically, we don't know anything. We
Yeah,
need
I'm
to we
saying
need
that.
to learn a lot of things. Look
Yeah.
at how many all the players who have succeeded in Europe from Uganda. They have struggled. They have gone from at least 1 to 2.
Mm.
It's because in Uganda they think you are going to come from Uganda and go to Manchester United. No, it's
That's
impossible. Look, let me tell you, players I know who have succeeded in Europe. I know Mia, I know Kakuba. But
mm.
look at their journeys.
I
I went from Bonamaya and I went to second league club. So I spent 3 years in second league,
mm.
before going to first league.
Yeah.
So that's all part of preparation.
Yeah, and it's not just that, it's also about like you've said, sometimes when they bring in all these foreign coaches in the Ugandan national team and they
Yeah.
have to select their team, how many players from who are playing back home do they select to play in the team? It ends up being none, because the
Yeah, yeah.
players who have played abroad, it's not because they played abroad, but now they understand something different about the
Yeah, yeah.
they've
They are
got the
easy. They are
exposure.
easy to teach.
Because they know all about the tactics, which is very
Yeah.
important. They know all
Hmm.
about moving as a team, as a shape, as a unit, and systems and formations. Whereas in
Yeah.
Uganda, we are so fit, players run there, they can jump so many cones. But at the end of the day, football is about being intelligent as well.
Yeah, of course.
It's having that picture, it's having the full package that these coaches are looking for sometimes. And people do complain that, oh, they are not giving our players a chance. But at the end of the day, the players, we have to look out there and see, why are we not getting those chances as well, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. When you're playing in Uganda, you have a lot of option,
Mm-hmm.
like within Uganda. But when you come abroad, it doesn't matter if you have gone anywhere. Imagine you go to Tanzania.
Mm-hmm.
Tanzania is so near to us. But I'm in Tanzania,
Mm-hmm.
but my only survival is football
Yeah.
and good performance. If I don't perform good, I'm going back to Uganda.
Yeah.
So that's the difference. The first difference which makes you develop,
Mm-hmm.
because you need to work so much
Mm-hmm.
to stay in the club.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, you don't want to go back. People here, oh, he came back.
Mm-hmm.
Look at all the players. Even if he has gone to Rwanda, he becomes a different player. He gives more time to football than before.
Yeah.
Even if you imagine you go to Ethiopia,
Mm-hmm.
Ethiopia,
Yeah.
the district outside Uganda,
Yeah.
like far away from Kampala.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You concentrate so much, you give a lot of time to football than other things. But in Kampala, I say in Kampala, I have a lot of friends around me. I finish training, I have to go chill with my boys. I come back home late. We make, it's not easy.
Mm-hmm.
But when you go out, you give more time. It's like when you go to boarding school, you're better than a day scholar,
Mm-hmm.
because the only thing you inside the school is to perform good.
Yeah.
So professionals they are more easy to coach, I think.
They
And
are.
of course in Uganda, no player can go pro without proving in Uganda. Most of the players who have left Uganda, they left as the best players of Uganda.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't matter, like playing at home, they are not giving them chances and
Yeah.
what.
What's the point of life, if you're not going to push yourself to the next level? Because in Uganda, sometimes we're not trying to be mean, but there is no next level. It's like you compete with these 3, 4 teams that are strong, and that's it. So sometimes,
Yeah,
as an individual, you need that challenge to be a better person. Because what's the point of life if you don't push yourself to be the best version of you? And
of
that's to
course.
go out there and seek better opportunities, or places where you're going to be challenged day in, day out.
Yeah, of course. Everywhere you go, there are some things I used to see in Portugal. I didn't see in Kazakhstan, and I didn't see in Belarus.
Mm.
And everywhere they have their systems where, and
Right.
it's for the betterment of your talent. And you learn every day something new. But when you're in Uganda, you are going to learn what, let me say, who is the great players we hear. Jackson Mayanja. They learned. And football is now advancing so much.
I know every
So
day there is something new that's coming up.
yeah.
But you've moved to so many teams.
Mm,
Um, how is that like for you? Because well, personally, I've been like to 3 or 4 clubs, and I'm like,
yeah,
I do hate the moving part of it, because you're like, oh my god, okay, it's easy for me. I don't have a family yet, like kids and stuff. But
yeah.
how is it like moving from country to country? Is it an easy thing to do? Do you enjoy the whole challenge, or what is it like for you?
Now it's not easy, but of course, if you came here,
Mm.
my home is Uganda. I was born there. So if I come, like if I'm here to work.
Yeah,
So I'm looking for work, for a better work. If I
exactly.
get a better work somewhere else, I'm
Hmm.
going to travel there, because this is not my home.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm going to work here. I'm going to work so much,
Mm.
prove here that I'm good, and to see a better option.
That's a good way to say it, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. You don't need to say, "Oh, I like to be here." I imagine I
Yeah.
have been in the coldest places in the world.
Mm. I
But
know it's
imagine,
so comfortable as well. I don't want Ugandans to think that going out of Uganda is the only way out. For some reason,
no,
I feel like Ugandans, if we get our football systems right in the country,
of course.
and we make football more professional, then
Mm.
players from abroad can come and play in Uganda as professional players in a system that people believe in a system that people feel like they are comfortable to play and compete and get to the highest level, you know?
Yeah, we need to attract more fans, more people into football.
Yeah.
Because I can see a long time ago,
Mm,
Villa, when Villa was going to play, they had a full pitch.
mm.
But tell me, how many years have Villa been on the top? They don't have a football pitch, or.
Now let's talk about your national team journey as well.
Mm.
You've been to play. Well, you played in both the Afcons. You have numerous cup for the country. How is that feeling like, and how is it for you playing on the national team?
Playing on the national team is like a pleasure. It's
Okay.
like a play. Yeah, it's a pleasure.
Mm,
So when you play for national team, you really feel the jazz.
mm.
Yeah, you feel the jazz, and it's so you meet your friends, you meet your people, you speak the same language, you make the same jokes.
When you went to the Afcon this previous time, how was that? How does that feel like? Obviously, as players, you want to play day in day out. How did it feel for you not having to play as much as you wanted to?
Of course, you feel bad. Ask Dancing Rasta. Yes, ask
Dancing
Dancing Rasta.
Rasta, but
But
yeah,
as
Dancing Rasta, yeah. He told me last time, but yeah, I understand his point of view. I know it's not a good feeling, is it?
Yeah, it's really bad. You feel bad, but again, you feel like, okay, how many players are out there who wanted to be where I am? So
Exactly.
yeah, I felt happy for that because many players could play and they didn't come. Like by then, I think Waisa was on top.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was on top. He was on top and he didn't make it.
yeah.
Yeah, me too. I think I could make it, but I got an injury in the
Oh,
camp and I
mm,
came in the team later. So when I came in the team, the coach had already structured his system and I
yeah.
couldn't fit in maybe, as he was saying.
I
So
understand. But anyway, you were there. You got to play. You
of
know
course,
what it's all about.
I I,
In,
I
in the
enjoyed all
box.
the yeah, I enjoyed all the privileges. So
Yeah.
I don't complain.
Yeah. I want to ask you about one incident with
Yeah,
Mitchell when he took you off and the whole shirt thing. A few people
yeah.
have been asking on here, what was that like, and what made you do that, or what were you feeling at that point?
You know, I'm a straight guy.
Okay.
I don't like to lie. I don't hide my feelings. If I smile, it's because I want to smile. If I don't smile, I don't.
Mm,
And it doesn't matter if you who or you who. If you respect me, I'm going to respect you, of course.
mm,
But if you show me that you don't respect me, I don't respect you.
mm,
So we played the game.
mm.
We had imagine people like other people fired it up, but Coach Mitchell was not firing it up. They are the one who went to him. But he knew the reason and he knew that I would react like that.
All right. Mm,
Yeah, I had a conversation with even Mr. Coach Basena.
mm,
Me, Mitchell, and Coach Basena
mm,
before that game,
mm,
and we agreed on something.
mm.
We agreed something. I will not say here, and Mitchell knew, and I told Coach Mitchell.
Mm.
But coach, you know me, sometimes I can't control my mind. You will do this and I do this. And he told me, oh, I know you. Don't worry, I'm not going to do this.
Mm.
And he did what he said, like he sweared for his 3 kids. I didn't know that he has kids.
Mm.
He sweared, I swear for my 3 kids. They are Ethiopians. They are with the Ethiopian wife. Yeah. He sweared for his kids. I'm not going to do it. When
Yeah.
he did it, I did it, like I did what I did to show him that you need to be right, because Mitchell was a right guy.
Yeah.
He's a straight guy.
Mm.
Mitchell is a guy who is going to come and say a secret. He don't have secrets, you know. He's a straight guy like this.
Mm.
So you need to be straight to him too.
Mm.
So I showed him like this, and I, like, for me I was straight. And after the game, Mitchell came and, you know, and like we talked a little.
Mm.
But outside, people, when you're playing football, when
I
you
know
are
people don't know what happened.
somewhere in limelight, many people want you down. You know,
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
they are looking for a reason to put you down.
Mm.
But for me and Mitchell, we had no problem.
Okay. Mm.
For me, even to talk back to Coach Mitchell, I sent him messages,
Mm.
and in messages I told him, you broke the oath.
Yeah, yeah. That you mean.
So for me, I'm going to tell you what I feel in messages.
Yeah. Do you right now, looking back at your playing career on the national team so far, do you have any regrets?
No, I don't have any regrets. I don't have any regrets.
Mm.
Because if imagine, I would have this moment as a regret. But even if I didn't do what I did,
Mm.
like Coach Mitchell would tell me, Kizito, you changed.
Mm.
You are not the person, you know. You are not the person I know.
Mm.
He's a guy, you know. He was a guy who used to come and tell me, you know, this and this is going to do you this and this. Mitchell was fantastic personally, you know. He was fantastic.
Mm.
That's why for me, I don't have any grudge with Mitchell right now, you know, because I showed him my feelings,
Mm.
and I was done. It was okay, and I stood my ground.
Now, you started playing football a long time. You've been on the scene for such a long time. Are you thinking
Mm.
about retirement anytime soon?
How can I retire at my age? Are you crazy? The craze?
You refuse to tell your age to the people. Now they are on
No, I'm 20.
Wikipedia.
No, I'm 27 years. Yeah, I'm
What?
making 27.
How
Yeah,
is that possible?
possible. My mom is in Zana. You know, where are you now? You are in Chitende?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm in the UK actually.
You are so far. I would have directed you to my
You're
mom.
just 27. My goodness. Oh, you still have such a long way.
Yeah, so I have a long way.
I should be
It's
embarrassed with myself, the things you've achieved at 27, and I'm 27, and I'm like, oh, I need to, you know,
but football is like this. You were girl. I think you are one of the people who started girl football.
yeah, but you need to push a bit more though. Because I'm
Yeah,
like, I need to achieve a bit more at my age. I feel like I'm growing so old. Jesus
put
Christ.
in more work.
Put more effort in. Come on.
Yeah, it's
And, eh?
you have all what it takes.
Yeah, do you watch any women's football?
Sometimes I watch, but rarely. I
All
don't
right.
watch so much. Yeah.
Okay.
When you know, in football, when you were Ugandan footballer, you know, but let me tell you, for us, it's not easy to get really big clubs, you know,
Mm.
right away from Uganda, because we don't have a good profile as a country. Our
We
league
don't
is
have a
not
good
that
profile as
high.
a country. We don't have the correct setup, like the
Of
correct
course.
youth setup systems and
Uh-huh.
kids. We don't have, the academies to learn football as little girls and boys, you know.
Yeah.
So it gets really hard. So thank you so much. I've really enjoyed this so much. So thank you so
Okay,
much.
cool.
I hope we
Thank you
stay
too.
in touch again.
Of course.
And I will say goodbye to you with our tune.
What is that? Chusamu.
Do you dance?
Not really. I'm a football player.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks so much. It's been lovely to have
Okay.
you on here today.
Okay. Ciao.
Bye.
Bye.
I've had fun speaking to Luwaga. I mean, he's such a nice guy. We need to find we need to dig more into people before we make any judgments. And that has been a good lesson for me today. Thanks everybody who has been on here. So guys, I will see you soon. This is the weekend stuff where you choose your favorite dish. See you soon. Goodbye.